Infinite love, beautiful people, and welcome back to a new video. Today I have one burning question, and that is how to deal with stress. The stress, the sickness of modern society, what is it? Why does it occur? How to deal with stress, and how not to escape from it but actually completely erase it from our lives. Let us now inquire together and find out. Infinite love. We all felt this strange feeling inside of us that we call stress. What is stress? To find out, as always, we have to have an open mind. We have to observe the entire human mankind and ourselves, because the answer lies in observation. And because we all share the same brain, the whole human mankind is dealing with the same thing. And if we all deal with the same thing, that means that is the product of our brain, and we can find and observe the solution. So, why does the stress occur? There are two main reasons why the stress occurs, but we have to come to them. We have to first observe how our brain functions. We collect information because this brain is recording all the time. Everything that we ever seen, this brain has recorded. And this recording has become a thought. The thought is limited. It's not a full recording. It's a part of the recording. The most interesting parts and the most stressed parts. All of this create the one who has experienced that, or the experiencer. And because of that, the experiencer thinks that he has lived all of these experiences. And because of that, the division comes into a play. So the first reason for the stress is the vision inside of us. And I have a very good video about the vision. Here I'll link the video. So the vision, we will only say it briefly here, becomes active because of the thoughts inside of us, becomes constantly, obsessively thinking. So when this thought has arisen, the thought needs a time, because it comes and goes. Because we always live in a present moment, and we never experience the past, and we never experience the future, the past is gone and the future is tomorrow, and the tomorrow will be now. So it is always for the brain now. But because of the thought is the result of time and experience stored in our brain has brought the psychological time inside of our head. And therefore it has created the illusion of time inside of the head. Outside, time exists as a travel from point A to point B. Or when you see a small child, it grows through the time and becomes a big person. But that doesn't apply inside of our head, because it is always now. If you want to solve one problem, you will have to face it now, not tomorrow. Because of the time and the division, we are not able to face the facts. So we escape from them, either because we are lazy or we are too scared to face them. So we escape the burning problem, and therefore we created stress. We are fearing of what will come tomorrow. This stress is sometimes very good for you, but that was before the modern times, because before you will know that there is a lion out there, and you will not go there, you will go in another direction to find your food. So it has served a purpose. But today we are faced with the things that we have to do, and for this example we'll take the stress on our jobs. Most of us has experienced that, and it is one of the most stressing environments in our lives, because we cannot escape from it, because you have to go to a job tomorrow and you have to get things done. So how to live life without the stress in this environment? So first of all, there is a very good video about solving any problems. I will link it here. In this video we talk about how our brain is trained to create problems. So if we find solution, we will create even more problems. So our brain is trained to create problems constantly. And all of this combined with the psychological time creates narrow living space. For example, if you have only 5 things to do tomorrow, let's say you have to get up, make a breakfast, take your dog to a walk, come back and dress, and go to a job. If you, when you wake up, start to think about these 5 things, suddenly your entire morning, let's say you are working late shift and you have 3 or 4 hours to do all of these things, suddenly all of this time becomes small. Why? Observe your brain, what is happening. When a thought arises, it comes and goes. This thought is the result of actually giving energy. When you give energy, you create thought. You do it automatically and you are not even aware of it. That is why we lose a lot of energy, because of the constant thinking. So all of this combined is shrinking your time, because you have to have enormous amounts of energy to hold even one thought for 1 minute. You can try it right here, right now, while we are doing this inquiry. Try holding one thought, just one thought, and you will see how much energy is needed to think this thought, because constantly there are new thoughts coming and going, and there are things happening around you all the time. So you cannot be in the present moment when you are thinking and holding a thought. So only 5 things will shrink your days, your entire day, in a few minutes, because when you think what you have to do in these 5 things, suddenly all the time has become so small, and while you are doing this thing, let's say you are washing your teeth and getting ready, you are already thinking about how you have to walk your dog. So while you're doing this, the time is going so fast, the experiencing of the time is going so fast for you, and suddenly while you're walking your dog, you are thinking, what should you wear to your job? So still your time is getting smaller and smaller, and you go to your job and there you have even more things that you have to carry all the time with you. So thinking all of these thoughts and creating illusion of a time inside of our head is producing pain and suffering and stress, anxiety. And because we are not able to solve any of these problems, because we are not able to escape from them, and that is a story for another time, we are living constantly in stress, in pain and problems. So how to solve all of this? How to live life without the stress? Well, the answer lies in our inquiry. When we have observed how our brain functions, we have seen what not to do. For example, if you are walking near the edge of the mountain and you see the edge, you will not jump down because you see the danger. Same with the observation of the problems inside of your head and all the thoughts inside of your heads. And seeing this psychological time, you will automatically see the problem because you see it clearly. You see the danger in it. And when you see the danger, you are not doing it anymore. So when you see the danger of psychological time, and that is thinking all the time what to do, you will see that you don't have to do it. You will completely let it go right here, right now. You do not need some fancy technique to get these problems out of your head. Actually seeing the danger of them really deeply, you will see that you don't have to do it. So if you let go all of these things and just do one by one, just being here, completely present while you are walking your dog or washing your teeth, just giving, you don't have to be even completely present, just giving a little bit attention, you will see, by allowing everything, suddenly the time is so big for you, so long, you have so much time that you are not even aware, and you feel present. And when you are present, there is no stress. So stress is only activated when you are not here. When you are not here, present, in observation, when you go from this, you will feel the stress. So when you notice that you are so feel stressed, stop for a second. Just observe everything. Let go of everything. Be here, right now. Just observe all of your thoughts, and this will create space between you and your thoughts. And then observe your thoughts as they are part of you, and you will become one with everything. When you become one, everything melts away. There is only observation. And you may say, well, I still have to do these things. Yes, you can do these things. You can take a notebook and write down what you have to do, so you don't have to think all the time, so you don't forget what you have to do. These are small little details that you can find a solution if you come close to a problem. And the main problem is a thought, psychological time, and things that we want to hold inside of our brain. So please, as always, test this. Do it now as we are doing this inquiry. Observe from yourself and see the truth. Until next video, infinite love to all of you beautiful.